Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel. Today is Saturday. It is about 9:15 in the morning. I'm on my way to Starbucks to fuel up for the day, and we're gonna turn on the apps for maybe like 2 to 3 hours after I take a little walk. Might take a 20-30 minute walk this morning. It is cold. The temperature is 7 degrees. I don't even know what the real feel is, but we're gonna see how long I could walk, and then we're gonna turn the apps on. Maybe 2 to 3 hours. I want to make $80 today and $80 tomorrow, so I can hit my financial goal for the week. So we're gonna see how long that'll take. Do plan on breaking around 1:30 for lunch, so come with me and let's see how this day goes. I made it to Starbucks about 10 minutes later and got in a 20-minute walk before my first order on Uber Eats came in at 9:47 a.m. For $7.48, going only 1.3 miles, I walked right back into that Starbucks, picked up the order which was ready, and I was on my way. On my way to the drop-off, I have to say I was amused by the street name, and it brought me right back to my 80s childhood with commercials like this.
I'm wearing Aspas ones.
Oshkosh Bagosh, kids' clothes as tough as our name.
Before anyone comes at me for not using my insulated bag, both of these drinks in the order were iced, so I didn't bring it up to the door like I normally would. This order took 13 minutes from acceptance to drop off. I got back to my restaurant hotspot about 5 minutes later. Absolutely nothing was happening on the apps, so I was happy to dig into my snack I brought with me, and I listened to Adele's new album while waiting. I sped up the footage here so you don't have to watch me eating too long, but here are all three apps on with no orders coming through. After about 15 minutes, this great Uber Eats offer came in for $10.94, going 4.6 miles. Unfortunately, it was not the same Starbucks I just drove back to, but at another location about 2 miles away. Okay, so I have arrived at this Starbucks, which, they're nice in there, it's always ready, but if you can see, the drive-thru, it's already getting backed up. I don't know if you could see that. And it blocks the entire parking lot because the drive-thru goes right through the middle of the parking lot, so you can never park in there. I learned that the hard way once when I did park in there, and I couldn't get out for like 15 minutes, and it was a nightmare. So I'm grateful I have street parking, and let's go pick up this order. I have to say, all the employees were working very hard to get all those drive-thru orders done, and I only had to wait about 2 minutes, but as you can see from this 40-second clip, that can sometimes seem like an eternity. On my way to drop this off, we had another fun street name, and this is where my head went.
If I was in those jeans, looking tasty, really scrumptious.
Here's some more footage of my feet to show you the drop-off portion of the order, and I made sure to place the bags down off the steps since their door opened out. It's amazing how many people manage to skip that little detail. Pay attention, guys. That Uber Eats order took 23 minutes from acceptance to drop-off, and it took me outside of my Doordash zone. This is the first time I used the feature, which I guess saves you your spot and gives you time to get back to your zone, and then the app notifies you that you returned to your zone in case you weren't already aware. At this point, we have been active for 1 hour and earned $18.42, driving 9.94 miles total. Uber Eats came through again with an amazing offer to start off my second hour, $11.24, going only 2.6 miles, going back to my original Starbucks. Now, in this order, we did have warm drinks and food, so you can see I am using my insulated bag, and I always make sure to capture it in the drop-off photo that the customer sees, so they know you handled their order with care. You never know when someone may feel generous and increase a tip, which can be easily done on Uber Eats. I'm not quite sure what happened here at 11:30, but all the apps woke up and started sending me garbage offers. Grubhub, $9.83 for 10.1 miles. Nope. Doordash, $7.75 for 8.7 miles. That's a no. And Uber Eats, first letdown of the day, $3.22 for 2.7 miles. Those orders can burn. The last Uber order we completed took 22 minutes from acceptance to drop off. By the time I drove back to the restaurants and declined those horrible offers, another 30 minutes had passed, meaning in our second hour of the day, we only took the one order, making $11.24, bringing our total for the day to $29.66, meaning 37% of our $80 goal was in. DoorDash finally stopped playing games and threw me a nice offer to start off the third hour at 11:55 a.m. with the Einstein order going only 1.8 miles. I was already in the parking lot, so I walked right in and had to wait again. The workers did apologize and said that they were behind, so I did appreciate their acknowledgement. It wasn't until 12 minutes later that I walked out with the order. I did keep Uber and Grubhub on for the heck of it, but nothing was coming through, which is why I decided to just wait at Einstein's. I used the opportunity as a bathroom break because why not? At 12:16, I dropped off this order on the only dry spot this porch had, meaning this order took me a total of 21 minutes. 9 minutes after that drop-off, DoorDash came through again with a nice $7 order going 2.4 miles from Chipotle. I will admit, I've been skipping Chipotle lately because of how backed up they usually are, but I decided to give it a shot today. Walking in, I only saw one bag sitting on the shelves. It was mine! Having my order ready at this Chipotle was like hitting the lottery. I dropped this off at 12:39, making this delivery from acceptance to drop-off only 14 minutes. Speaking of hitting the lottery, this order had a hidden tip of 50 cents, so I will take that. A few minutes later, Uber Eats woke back up to send me this nice $8.18 order going 3 miles right back to the same Chipotle. I did have to wait 10 minutes this time, and I did give a thumbs down for the long wait. I was able to get this offer dropped off at 1:11, making this my longest order so far, clocking in at 28 minutes. This order caused me to surpass 3 hours of working, clocking in at 3 hours and 19 minutes, driving a total of 28.3 miles, and earning $52.34, and having 65% of my $80 goal in. At this point, I wasn't very happy with my earnings so far and how slow the apps had been, so I decided it was time to go home, eat lunch, and see if I can make that last $28 as fast as possible later in the evening. Because at this point, I would have to stay out another 2 hours to make another $28. Stay tuned for my next video to see how the evening went. I thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye.